Once again, it's time again. This is the Ultraheelz podcast, live from Bravery Studios, where you're always free to speak your mind. I am Darth Messiah, and this man here is
X-Man Damn. It's not a sham. It's not a scam. It's the real X-Man Damn on Instagram. Follow me, fam. Mr. Off the Ladder with a weak bladder. Mr. Off the Turnbuckle with a blood knuckle.
Say
Mr.
word.
$5 Phillip. Meal for two, but it's really for one.
Keep
I'm Smack
going.
Pow watching SmackDown. Can I use your WWE permission?
Of course.
Mr. Razor Cabron. Mr. Pipe Wrench, leave your wife drenched.
Oh, my.
Mr. Show Me the Facts Man Damn. And how was your week, Ultra Heel fam?
Yeah.
Well, I felt like I put out
It was
too
like-
many fires this week.
That story from work, man.
Shit crazy, man.
Man.
But it's all right. This week in wrestling was entertaining.
A little weird,
A little weird,
but entertaining.
but good. If it's not weird, it's not good.
And we're looking forward to a lot next week.
Oh my God. The wrestling universe changes next week. We get almost
The next month is going to be nuts.
You know, we get wrestling like
Every day now? Yeah.
Every week.
Yep.
I don't think I have enough attention span to watch all of it. But
Yeah, so the big thing next week is the debut episode of AEW Dynamite.
Oh, how long have we been waiting for this, ladies and gentlemen?
AEW Dynamite. The amount, for some reason, their website says showtime starts at 7:30.
Is that new or that's been like that? 'Cause I
I'm
didn't notice.
pretty sure it's supposed to be 8 o'clock.
Are they doing like pre-shows and shit?
I'm assuming there's going to be dark matches in the arena because I'm like looking for like the ticket sales page.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's dark matches in the arena. But you've got Cody versus Sammy Guevara.
Okay.
Not really excited to see it, but so far Cody's gotten everybody over that he's had a match with.
Right. Sammy
So-
Guevara is very good. I love him, man. He's so good.
We've got the AEW Women's World Championship match between Riho and Nyla Rose.
Oh.
Riho won a one-on-one match against some other Japanese chick. I forgot who it was. They all look the same.
And Nyla Rose won
The Casino Battle Royal
correct.
at All Out. That's how they both got to that match. There will be a special appearance by Jon Moxley,
As they should be.
who is allegedly still recovering from his staph infection.
Ugh.
I don't know. I don't think he's had any Japan dates since the staph infection.
I don't think so either.
Let me turn my phone off. We also have MJF versus Brandon Cutler. I think that just got added. I didn't see that one before.
They had a little bit of beef on the BTE show.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Because
Yeah.
So
I don't
'cause
really watch
MJF
Being
just
the Elite
calls-
that much.
MJF just calls him. I mean, he just says that the only reason you're in AEW because you're friends with the Young Bucks. So they got some story behind that one there.
We've got. Oh, I didn't see this one either, but I definitely want to see this. Heyman Page versus Pac.
Oh, we're finally gonna have that match.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And our main event, well, I'm assuming it's going to be the main event, is going to be Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, the Elite, versus Y2J. He's doing it for a little bit of bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Chris Jericho and two mystery partners, LAX.
Yeah. I mean, I thought if they were gonna put LAX with Chris Jericho, I mean, didn't they pop up?
They showed up at All Out.
Yeah.
They beat down SoCal after the match.
Yeah. So like, if you were gonna bring LAX back, the time would have been perfect there. But you never know. Maybe there's two other wrestlers that are getting signed to AEW we don't know about. So we'll see. I'm excited.
Who else out there could they bring in though?
I thought it was Enzo and Big Cass. I thought it was LAX. I don't think Enzo and Big Cass anymore because the shit happened with Big Cass.
Seems like nobody wants to touch Enzo and Cass at this point.
Well, it's just Big Cass because of that shit that happened in Russell Pro where he tried to say that he was kill himself.
Yeah, but now actually Enzo's going to rehab. So Enzo's
he's rehabbing.
He went for it's like psychiatric rehab. Did you remember his post on Twitter from like 2 weeks ago?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see that? Oh. But yeah, he's going to like psychiatric rehab or something.
All right. At least he's trying to better himself.
Yeah. Who else is out there?
I have no idea. It's
Because you think the biggest team's out there, but everybody's tied up. The Usos are still under contract. The Revivals are still under contract.
yeah.
The Briscoes are under contract. Gorillas of Destiny are under contract.
I wouldn't want the Briscoes.
What? You wouldn't want the Briscoes?
No, in this match though, I'm saying.
You still wouldn't want the
No,
Briscoes? What?
Nah.
No.
I don't think they pair well with Chris Jericho. Unless Chris Jericho comes out looking like a trash bag.
But you know what? I want to see Briscoes Bucks.
Eventually, yeah. Imagine it's the Hardys.
No. Whoa. Jeff got like 8 months added to his contract for being injured.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Matt's contract ends at the end of April, I believe.
Okay.
But Jeff's under contract through like all of 2020.
Wow.
I think it's like January 2021 his contract ends. Yeah, his injury time they screwed him.
Yeah, I have no
He
idea.
got the Luke Harper treatment.
I have no idea who those two people could be. They don't have to be tag team partners.
That's true.
You know, like who else is out there that's not signed or not doing anything?
Hard to say.
We'll see.
But yeah, Wednesday Night Dynamite.
It's gonna be entertaining.
It's gonna be Dynamite.
Hopefully.
You never watch Good Times?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you got the reference.
when both shows go live, which one are you gonna watch?
I'm watching AEW because I have the network and I can just watch it at my leisure.
Exactly.
Duh.
I mean, I'm glad I got Hulu and I could watch like live TV and just save them. So like I could just like watch the other one right after.
Because last week's NXT was posted Thursday morning, so I'm assuming they're going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're doing that.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, also NXT was going to be with limited commercials, and
Yes,
they're going
yes.
live for 2 hours.
Yes.
Finally, because Suits ended this week with their season finale.
Yes, limited commercial interruptions,
Yes.
as they so eloquently put it multiple times this week,
Yes, they did.
insinuating that AEW will have lots and lots of commercials.
And the heat builds,
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
so we'll see.
And if anybody's went to Ultraheelz podcast Instagram account, which is I don't even know the account. Why am I stuttering? It's Ultraheelz_pod.
Yes.
NXT is currently in the lead in the Wednesday Night Wars, 2-0.
I'm not counting that.
Hey, it counts.
We're counting it tomorrow.
It counts.
I mean, next week.
It counts. It's 2-0. They struck first.
Well, I guess NXT is gonna need that push, 2-count push.
2-count push. Yes.
We'll see. We'll give them that.
Oh, also, apparently overseas, AEW doesn't have a television contract.
Oh, for like.
Yeah, you have to. It's like on demand for whatever service you
I
have.
heard something about ITTV taking they're gonna like show AEW's weekly show on a Saturday.
Yeah, but if you want it live, you have to pay for it.
People were pissed about that.
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna do when they have pay-per-views or?
Well, I'm assuming they're just gonna keep doing BR Live for pay-per-views.
Yeah. Or WrestlingUp.com.
We can't promote that on this
course
platform,
not,
sir.
yeah,
That's called steering.
Oh, I'm not steering anything but my car.
That's a charge. You get like 2 years for that.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Good thing nobody watches.
Moving on. You can take over for Raw.
Well, this week in Raw was actually really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Raw opens up with a tweaked intro. Let me ask you a question. Should the producer that got fired be rehired because this was fucking genius?
Wait, he got fired?
People were saying. Well, I'm saying people. Were
I
saying
know
he
a
was
producer
fired.
got fired. I don't think it was for this event. It had something to do with something a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. It's just my assumption.
Something Paul Heyman didn't agree with, yada yada yada. Paul threw the guy under the bus to Vince, and he got fired. I don't know. I heard somebody got fired.
If it wasn't for that guy last week switching the previews of what's gonna happen tonight on Raw upside down, and them actually following up with it, made them do an idea of actually tweaking the intro for Bray Wyatt's gimmick, the Fiend. So did you catch that? How it was like it was tweaked, and then you saw his face pop up.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the what is that? Then, Now, and Forever intro.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I popped for that. The OC got a new entrance music together as
It is
a team.
hot.
It is
Hot garbage.
hot garbage.
Hot garbage. Now, there was somebody else that gave new music this week. Who was it?
I liked it.
It was
It's gonna grow on me.
who did he give new music to? I'm drawing a blank.
King Corbin.
No.
They tweaked his song. His song.
It was. Damn it. I'll think about it later. When we actually talk about the person, I'll remember.
Yeah. So the Viking Raiders defeated the OC. Cedric Alexander popped up just to get AJ out of here. It was actually a really good match to start Raw. The Viking Raiders won with the Viking experience.
Now, I'm surprised they let this match end cleanly. Because this was actually a really hot feud. It was like,
Yeah,
you
'cause
really just...
They had a match last week, right?
Yeah.
This week
They've
was
had like
just-
3 matches.
But this week was just that better because it was clean, 2 tag teams going at it with no interference outside the ring. So that was pretty good.
I still feel like they should have saved it for Hell in a Cell. Even if it was on the pre-show. Just... That's a 2 teams that, they have legitimate heat with each other.
Well, I think WWE needs to go all out. Like, they just need to go all out right now. Like, don't save no matches for the pay-per-views unless it's a feud, a real good feud.
Mm-hmm.
But if it wasn't for that tag team match in the beginning of Raw, I would have been falling asleep by the first hour because it was pretty good. I liked it. It lasted a pretty good time, like 20 minutes. So yeah, I was happy for that.
Yeah.
The Michael Cole sit-down interview with Becky Lynch, where they talked about Sasha Banks.
I'm tired of these sit-down interviews.
Yeah, I don't think there should be sit-down interviews anymore.
They're only good with Paul Heyman.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true. And the Beast, of course.
Well, it's not like he talks, but
Yeah.
he
He's gonna be in the
snarls.
back, smiles, nods, farts. The squash match between Rusev and EC3.
Oh, did you know that Rusev is now a United States citizen? It happened either yesterday or today. It was on his Instagram.
It comes with the mustache.
Yeah, he finally he applied for citizenship and it went through today or yesterday.
I'm telling you, man, Rusev looks like an '80s porn star.
With a wife like that, I'd be one too.
Oh yeah. Yo, the crowd was chanting,
We want Lana.
We want Lana, bro. Where is Lana?
She's in New York doing Fashion Week.
Oh, doing big things, girl.
Yeah, I like to lurk on her Instagram and post nasty stuff. I'm surprised she hasn't blocked me yet.
You mean comment nasty stuff?
Yes.
Ugh.
Especially when she's live.
Oh.
I always post sexually suggestive things. And she hasn't blocked me yet, so.
And she likes it, of course. We had the Sasha Banks match with Nikki Cross. Sasha defeating Nikki Cross.
You want to play with Nikki?
Do you want to play?
I'll play with Nikki.
That was okay match. Sasha Banks was looking real good after that match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if maybe she put a little bit too much mascara on her eyes or whatever, because it kind of looked like she was like tearing or something at one point, because it looked like it was dripping, like the moth look of Leo Rush. But she was
she was also bleeding this week.
She was?
Yeah, from her mouth.
Oh shit! I didn't even know.
Because when Nikki did the diving cross body, she landed on her face.
Oh.
There was some, because if you noticed at one point, like Sasha rolled out the ring and Becky kept checking her mouth, Sasha's mouth.
Oh, I didn't even know.
She got busted open. By God.
By God, she busted right open. Oh, one thing I wanted to say. Oh, we didn't even get up to that match yet, huh?
No.
All right. So never mind. Next, we had. They announced that Brock Lesnar, Hulk Hogan Ric Flair will appear on next week's season premiere of Raw.
Season premiere.
So they're just hyping the shit out of Raw, as they should.
Because they're trying to make Raw feel important too, because you've got all these other firsts happening next week. So Raw is basically the lost show next week. Because on Wednesday night you got full NXT, you got AEW, and you've got SmackDown moving to Fox. So they had to do something for Raw.
After Raw, we got to talk about the new announced commentary team that they announced that's gonna happen next week.
Cheers.
Lacey Evans defeats Ember Rose by submission with the
I
sharpshooter.
mean Ember Moon.
What I said?
You said Ember Rose.
Yes, Ember Rose. Ember Moon. Why the fuck I said Ember Rose?
I don't know.
Christ.
I don't know.
No, she's not.
She surprisingly looks good with long hair.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Maybe
because I don't know. She was wearing a wig for something. And I was like, yo, she just got even hotter.
I'm a big Wiz Khalifa fan, and she did my man's dirty. So yeah.
She did Kanye dirty too.
Yeah, she's a dirty whore. What do you expect?
Whoa.
That's from X-Men Down.
The views and opinions of X-Man Down do not reflect those of Ultraheelz Podcast or Bravery Studios.
Thank you, sir. That was good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lacey Evans defeated Ember Moon. My God. All right. I'm done. Via submission with the sharpshooter once again, sending a message to Natalya.
Can we please
end the Natalya feud?
No. Can we please stop letting people use a sharpshooter? Everybody that does it, except for Cesaro right now, everybody can't do it. It looks like crap.
It's just Natalya.
Natalya doesn't even do it good.
Yeah, you're right.
She doesn't even do it good because nobody knows how to pull the legs all the way up, wrap, turn, and then pull on the knee. Everybody else is just legs wrapped around their knee, and it looks like crap.
Who do you think is the better female to do it?
I don't think any female does it good.
Charlotte Flair?
Oh yeah, when she had a feud with Natalya, she's probably the best one to do it.
She does it real good.
But like I said, Cesaro is probably right now the best person that does a sharpshooter.
So next on Raw, we had the Firefly Funhouse.
We're really glad
which was pretty
that
good.
You're our friend.
The Fiend Bray Wyatt
never,
tore
end.
up a Seth Rollins action figure.
He also added Kane to the Wall of Friendship.
Yes, he did. Wall of Friendship.
Yes, the Wall of Friendship.
The 24/7 division chase with R-Truth and Carmella into the ring.
And we got ourselves a new champion.
Everybody was chasing them to the ring and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Carmella's just like, I'm tired of this. I don't want to do anything more. I'm tired of running. And
then she rolls him up. It's like, what?
Schoolboy. She's the new champ.
And then he's just like, oh, congratulations, Carmella.
And then jumps on his back.
Yeah.
First he tries to jump on her back.
Yeah.
That was funny as hell.
That part, yeah.
That was pretty funny. It didn't work, so they're like, all right, let's get back to it. And then they go speeding off into the stands.
R-Truth is officially a slave.
Oh.
Well, the fact that he was the champion and he was carrying the white woman was like one thing, but now she's champion and he's still carrying the white woman.
Monday Night Raw. It was pretty good. I like that segment. Then we had the Chad Gable match with Baron Corbin. Chad Gable defeating Corbin via disqualification when Corbin hit Gable with his royal scepter and escaped the ankle lock. After the match, Corbin hit Gable in the back of the head with the scepter.
Now, I had a problem with that spot because Corbin's crawling, doesn't get to the rope, but he's able to reach his scepter, which is underneath the rope. Therefore, he could have got a rope break and not gotten disqualified. At some point, what should have happened was at some point during the match, he went for it before, dropped it, the ref didn't see it, then he picked it up and hit him with it. Because if you can reach the scepter, which is underneath the rope, you can reach the rope, which means there was no point for disqualification.
Before the match, I just want to shout out that the Domino's Pizza King of the Ring replay was nice. I do have a heart for some food
Domino's is lovely.
when it comes to enjoying my product. It was a great match, though. You gotta admit, Corbin and Gable, they put on a show.
They put on 2 good matches the last couple weeks.
They were pretty good.
Or 3 weeks is it now? However long.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, they did a little remix to King Corbin's entrance song.
Because they have like the King of the Ring music in it now.
But they did that fucking thing like from last year's video game where you could like change your intro song and then change it back to something else. Like they flipped it on the bar of the song back to his original song and then put that King of the Ring song. Like if you're gonna do something like that, just do a whole new song. Like it's just washed. Yeah. Then we get AOP with another vignette on how nobody wants to fight them. And poor Heath Slater, he gets his ass
That
pushed
made no sense this
to the
week.
ground. They just walked out the promo room.
Yeah, because all of a sudden, okay, there's like 20 people sitting in the promo room. We're gonna walk out the room, beat somebody up, and walk back in.
It wasn't even a beat up. It was more like a push to the ground and walk away.
Yeah,
where did they go?
It didn't even look good.
At the end of the show, they should have just ended up in the middle of the ring with a little 10-second promo or something.
They've already ruined them again.
We'll see.
Again.
It's still live. We'll see what happens. Because I like AOP when they're full heel and not fucking around. Just like how they were on NXT in the beginning.
With Paul Ellerly.
Yes. So we'll see about that. And, you know, they can't fuck that up, man. If they fuck that up, it's on them. Then we had a fatal 5-way elimination #1 contender match with Rey Mysterio defeating Bobby Roode, Robert Roode, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Ricochet. Now I gotta say, Robert Roode, his entrance was more like Bobby Roode this week.
Yeah.
So, guess you can't blame me for mixing the names up.
Yeah, they gave him a quick entrance this week.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Everybody except Rey Mysterio had a poppin' entrance though.
Really?
If you really think about it, remember back in the day when Rey Mysterio's entrance was really cool?
Yeah, when he jumped off
even without the little
thing?
even without that.
Yeah.
Just his entrance was popping back in the day. Think about everybody else's entrance right now. Their entrances are fire. Ricochet.
I'm getting tired of Shinsuke Nakamura. He doesn't even do the Shinsuke hands.
No, he did it this week.
He did?
Yeah.
He doesn't do it enough. Or maybe because he's full heel right now.
Yeah, but he even did the thing where he lays back in the ring.
I don't even think I've seen that in a while. I'm not paying attention to Shinsuke anymore. He's just, I don't know why. He's just not, I'm not into him right now.
Well, they ruined him with the AJ feud, but whatever.
This match almost got the nonstop pop of the week. Almost.
Almost? Okay.
I liked it. Nakamura eliminated Ricochet with a Kinshasa. Styles eliminated Nakamura with a phenomenal forearm. And was quickly eliminated by himself with the glorious DDT from Robert Roode. Rey Mysterio hit the 619 on Roode to follow
Booyaka!
With springboard frog splash to win the match. So,
which wasn't supposed to be a springboard.
Yeah.
Because Bobby landed in the wrong spot. So I think Ray just called an audible and did a springboard instead of off the top rope. Because you saw him, he wanted to go to the corner and he stopped and looks like, I'll just stop here.
Yeah. So Rey Mysterio will move on to next week's season premiere of Raw to challenge Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship.
Now, if you looked at this match ahead of time, it was obvious it was Rey Mysterio.
Because of the build-up.
Not even. Just look at the people that are in the match. You have the tag team champion. Why are we going to use him? You have your United States champion. Why are we going to use him? You have your Intercontinental champion. Why are we going to use him?
Why is there so many champions in this match?
Now, so it came down to Ricochet or Rey Mysterio.
Right.
So, again, going back to the fact that Raw is the lost show next week. You can't put Ricochet there because, yes, he's got buzz, but he's not a big name. He's not going to attract people that are casual wrestling fans.
Yeah.
You got to put Rey Mysterio in that spot. So, therefore, Rey Mysterio was going to win.
It's like they're using their legends and the people that are very familiar to get people to get back to the product for next week. Because they're posting season premiere all on USA Network.
Yeah.
And the war is really beginning because, you know, AEW is posting commercials on Raw and SmackDown.
Yes. During Raw and SmackDown this week, the first commercial break, the one that happens at like 8:10, I think it's like the second commercial within that commercial break, AEW, and then right before you go back to TV, NXT commercial. Both nights.
The people at USA Network are like, "What's going on? These guys are fucking."
However, if you really paid attention to the commercial, it didn't say TNT. It was just AEW.
Yeah, yo, competition is money.
But that's on USA Network too. They was like, hey, if they're gonna pay for the spot, we're taking their money.
They're probably raising the price of the commercials for those spots.
If you want to pay to put your commercial on our show,
it's gonna cost you.
We're gonna take the money.
Yeah.
So you can't even be mad at USA for doing that. It's like, that's business. Like, I'm not turning down money.
Yeah. They also announced that Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks will also take place on next week's episode. Yeah. Something's got to give.
It's more of a build. It's more of a build up to Hell in a Cell. That's all.
When it comes to the women's division in WWE, besides NXT, they got to do something, man.
You do realize that only like 6 women are actually doing any real storylines right now?
That's exactly what's going on. Like, there needs to be a mix-up of women. They can't just be the 4 horsemen running the show every week. It's boring.
Because they're not using anybody.
It's like, where...
Well, actually, I take that back, because Fire and Desire pops up every now and then. But basically it's your 4 champions, and then it's Charlotte and Sasha.
Yeah.
Added to the mix.
So then we had the main event. Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman went to a no contest. So.
And then the Fiend.
The Fiend scared Rollins, came out of nowhere.
Yes.
For the second time this week. Choked out Strowman, and then gave him a mandible claw.
Actually, it took 2 mandible claws to take him down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which I'm cool with.
That's good.
Yeah.
They sold Braun Strowman's strength.
Yes.
So I'm happy with that. I mean, I don't know where they're going with Seth Rollins. I mean, with the Fiend, because I was told that that executives at Fox want the Fiend on
Which
SmackDown.
actually doesn't make sense, because if they want the show to be more sports orientated, why are you taking a character?
Yeah, exactly.
The biggest character that they have right now.
He's just so over. They want him on the product.
Yeah, I can't blame him for that, but
he's just so over.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, he's definitely going to be on Raw. Paul Heyman won't let that happen. I'm sure Paul Heyman had his hands on the Fiend here and there. So I'm sure he's not going to let his main guy disappear. So we're going to get into SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Before we get into SmackDown, so they announced Raw, NXT, and SmackDown new commentators.
Yes. Who is on Raw other than Jerry the King Lawler? I don't know anybody else.
I don't know them. I've seen both of them. I've seen Vic Joseph, who's been on the UK NXT show.
Yeah, like I've know his voice, but I know nothing about him.
There's this another gentleman called Dio Madden.
He's no Booker T, sir. He's no Booker
he's not.
T.
And
but he's clearly the token Blackie.
Yeah,
clearly.
First of all, we gotta have the legend Jerry King Lawler.
That's why they put Jerry. That's why they brought him back, to put him on Raw with 2 no-name people.
Well, let me tell you this. The past couple of weeks that we have seen the King, Jerry King Lawler, on Raw, SmackDown, or whatever.
Yeah.
He has not fumbled any words. He's actually pretty clear and sounding, and he knows what he's doing.
He put the bottle down.
Allegedly. You never know. Maybe he's putting the bottle up in the air now, because he's got the grand spot of Michael Cole. Well, not his spot there. I mean,
no, he's still himself. He's still himself.
But he's got his shit back. He's back on the product. That's all that matters. And so
I'm sure he didn't want to come back, to be honest.
He didn't want to?
I'm sure he didn't want to.
He's been getting a lot of independent money.
Exactly.
And I don't think he could be wrestling anymore.
And now he's got to be on the road.
I'm sure he likes it, though. But we'll see. We'll talk about NXT.
Just do them all now.
Let's do them all now?
Yeah.
All right. So For SmackDown, they announced that it's going to be Michael Cole, Corey Graves,
And Renee Young.
and Renee Young as a special contributor. They announced.
No, she's commentary. She's full commentary. Now,
That's not what it said online.
now, did you hear Corey Graves' joke on Raw this week?
No, what do you say?
I forgot what match it was. It was something early. I think it was during the squash match, EC3 and Rusev. He made some sort of joke after something she said. He was like, "You say that like you're not going to be here next week."
Oh, to Renee Young?
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to be there next week.
So
either.
when he said that, I was like, "Oh, thank God they're taking her off." But then when I saw the announcement on Twitter about the commentators for the coming week,
yeah,
they still had Renee Young there. So I don't know. You say special contributor. He made that joke. We'll see what happens.
I don't know why they set that on online, but everybody was going nuts. Like, why are they treating Renee Young like that? I mean,
But
yeah,
Renee
she puts
Young
her 2
also
cents in
is supposed to be doing the Tuesday night talk show with Booker T,
on Fox. That's
on Fox,
actually,
yeah.
that's actually pretty good. I would like to.
who
See
they've
that.
also interviewed CM Punk for.
Yeah, for the spot, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So they announced on NXT, obviously what's been going on right now. Mauro Ranallo, Beth Phoenix, and Nigel McGuinness.
Oh,
Which
also about that Tuesday night show, WWE has no control over that show. That Fox runs that show.
Which show?
The Tuesday night thing that's going to
good.
happen.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So they
good.
can can hire CM Punk without WWE's approval.
Oh yeah, of course. God, Beth Phoenix has been really good on commentary.
I like her over Renee.
Of course. Yeah, she knows what she's talking about. I mean, she's been in the business, and so we'll see. I like the commentary team on NXT. They're definitely doing big things. So,
Yeah.
Let's see where we at here.
SmackDown.
All right.
They
SmackDown,
kicked off with
Daniel Bryan. Oh, what you gonna do the promo? Wait, go ahead.
No, I thought it kicked off with Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I skipped something. My fault.
So SmackDown kicked off with Daniel Bryan defeating Eric Rowan. Bryan had Rowan in the yes lock.
Yes.
When Luke Harper caused a distraction.
Yes.
Rowan pinned Bryan and hit him with the Iron Claw. After the match, they beat down Bryan, and Roman Reigns came for the save.
Dun,
Bryan got the mic and
dun,
allowed to a tag match with Reigns and Harper and Rowan.
We knew that was going to happen.
I'm not a big fan of restarting matches like that.
It brings back shades of those 2 out of 3 falls matches from the summer.
Oh man.
Rest in peace to the ad break.
Damn, those two. That was like what I think they had like a record-breaking 2 out of 3 falls match this year already.
Yeah, that was Vince's brainchild.
Like, how many 2 out of 3 falls matches are you gonna have? It's whatever.
Because Vince said nothing should happen during the commercial at one point, and it just everything went to shit.
Yeah. Well, at least we don't see that anymore.
Thank you, Paul Heyman. That was Paul. Paul personally went to Vince and said, "We gotta stop this shit."
So then, Kofi Kingston promised to beat Brock Lesnar on the Fox debut of SmackDown.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
promised.
right. You're right.
He's gonna have to pull some tricks out of his ass. So next week's gonna be the match, the title match,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be quick.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get an interference. Not from the New Day though. Should be someone good.
Bobby Lashley.
Oh God, no.
No, you don't want Bobby Brock.
Hell no.
You don't want Bobby Kofi.
No.
No.
I don't want Bobby at all, man.
I love Bobby.
He's a fun guy.
He almost looks like Moose.
Oh, if it was Moose, I would be so happy. I love Moose. He's so good. All right. Then we get a Chad Gable match defeating Mike Kanellis. Gable cut a promo beating up Baron Corbin when Kanellis was interrupted. Gable defeated Kanellis with the ankle lock. After the match, Elias appeared and sang a song making fun of Gable and his height, which it was a little funny, but
Yeah, it was funny. I'll give him that.
it was pretty
funny.
good. It was pretty good. He got a good couple punchlines. But when are they gonna stop
They're not.
talking shit about his height? When are they gonna call him Shorty G? I don't know. Who knows? Sasha Banks and Bailey defeated Carmella and Charlotte Flair. Carmella tapped out to the Banks statement. After the match, Banks and Bailey attacked Charlotte, but Becky Lynch made the save. So,
Yep.
I don't know. I'm so tired of these women, bro.
Yeah, like I said, they're using the same 5-6 women, even though there's like 15 of them on the main roster.
They're having too many storylines intertwined. They're having too many matches.
No,
together
I'm fine with them intertwining, but as long as you use more people.
Right. It's just like a set list of 5 or 6 women that just mix and match matches every week. I don't know. You know what's going to help the women's division on the main roster? Or you can't even say main roster anymore.
Well, no, it's still main roster because NXT is still going to be developmental.
There needs to be some type of new. There needs to be a new set of women to come up, not from NXT. They just need to hire some people, like Taya Valkyrie.
Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa Blanchard. They will never get rid of Tessa Blanchard.
I know.
She is like the best women's wrestler right now. Shout out to Johnny Mundo, Johnny Morrison.
Oh yes,
and
Johnny Nitro,
Johnny Superstar,
Johnny Impact,
Mr. Spanish Commercial Man,
John Morrison.
There's reports of him.
Hold on, wait. What is his government name? Let me look it up. It's pretty funny.
There's reports of him being signed back to WWE.
No. He signed.
Oh yeah,
it's official.
He did?
It's official.
Where are they gonna put him? Please, NXT. Please.
I would not be mad at that.
Yeah, like there's so many good matches he could have on NXT. The first match I want to see is him and Keith Lee. Straight up. They're going to tear the house down.
You know what's funny? I was going to say I want to see him in a singles with Fandango. Johnny Curtis.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I would like that. Eventually him and Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Okay. His real name is John Hennigan.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the list of all his ring names. John Morrison, Johnny Blackcraft, Johnny Blaze, Johnny Impact, Johnny Mundo, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Onyx, Johnny Spade, Johnny Superstar, Johnny Ultra.
Damn.
The man has changed his name more times than Sean Diddy Combs.
That is true.
And if you go to Ultraheelz_pod, we have a meme about it.
So next we had the match
Shameless
with...
plug.
Yeah, of course. You got to plug it in. Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Ali after a distraction from Sami Zayn. Nakamura dropped Ali with the Kinshasa for the pin. It was kind of a sleeper, but anything Ali right now, I like watching.
He sells well.
Yeah, he's such a good wrestler, and I like the fact that he has his own style. He just does his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So... the New Day defeating the B Team, which was actually so entertaining. It was fun. We had Big E in the beginning with both of his legs on the ropes in the corner, and he was just like shaking and stroking. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Stroking.
But that was pretty funny.
Stroke.
Big E pinned Bo Dallas after connecting a midnight hour.
I'm still confused why they called it that.
The midnight hour.
Maybe
because of the owl that they had in their gimmick a couple years ago.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, so Bo Dallas and the fuck's the guy's name again? Damn, I forgot his name.
Oh, Curtis Axel.
Michael
McGillicuddy.
Okay, they ran around the they ran around the ring. Like, remember when Bo Dallas was like, "You got to believe"?
Yeah.
I was just like, "This is the Believe team." I love it. It was a fun match. I like that.
B is for believe.
B is for believing. Yo, they need to push the B team more in some type of storyline. It's just they're just there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Whatever. The Kabuki Warriors.
The Bukkake
Warriors defeated Fire and Desire.
Sex and violence.
I like that. Kairi Sane pinned Mandy Rose with the insane elbow.
Which is confusing because I thought Fire and Desire was supposed to be the next tag team champions, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
It's not like the women's tag division gets any real shine, so it doesn't even matter.
Damn.
Because they put the belts on Alexa and Nikki, and they've had just as many title matches as the Iconics did.
So that was pretty much the main event of the evening. After that match, we had Shane McMahon and his group of attorneys come down to the ring, where McMahon offered to keep Kevin Owens wrapped up in court for years, or until he reinstate him and drop his $100,000 fine. Kevin Owens challenged McMahon to a ladder match, where if he loses, he remains fired, and if Owens wins, McMahon is gone from WWE, and McMahon accepted the fight. So I'm just excited there's going to be a ladder match. This is where the whole storyline finally gets a resolution, and we get this amazing ladder
whole
match.
year of heel Shane.
Now, what is Shane going to do in the ladder?
What he does every time, jump.
Jump off the 24-foot ladder.
He wouldn't be good as a suicide coach.
I would love to see. I know it's impossible, but a coast to coast, 24
Yeah,
foot
you
ladder
really want to kill him
outside the ring. You gotta be or he's just gonna jump off the ladder onto the fucking announce table like he usually does.
Yeah.
We'll see. Then we also had the Becky Lynch cutting a promo on Sasha Banks when she got attacked from behind. Banks and Lynch brawled backstage to close SmackDown. If you ask me, SmackDown was kind of a snoozer, but I appreciate it. No more SmackDown Live. Can we get a 5-second silence? It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. The house that AJ Styles built.
He did build it. Yeah, he built it up.
The land of opportunity.
Of course.
Until heel Shane came around.
But, well, SmackDown Live was SmackDown Live since when? Like, what, 2016?
Since the brand extension.
Yeah, so...
Because that's when SmackDown went live, when they went back to the brand extension.
Yeah, like, right now, it doesn't even make sense anymore. It's like, what, they were always live, right?
No, they were filmed on Tuesday nights and shown on Thursday or Friday, which they kept jumping back and forth between.
This week in NXT.
Man.
Oh, man.
Hit that pop.
It was good, man. I want to hear chops. I want to see spots. And for damn sure want to pop, this week nonstop pop goes to Keith Lee and Donovan Dojavac.
Close enough.
Yeah. There was a moonsault from Keith Lee from the second rope that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That avalanche Canadian destroyer was amazing.
Yeah.
From Dojavac, right? Something like that.
Close enough.
And I didn't even know how to explain this move that Keith Lee did. It was like a fisherman driver slam. I don't know what it was.
Oh, it was like a Death Valley driver into a jackhammer.
A jackhammer, right?
Yeah.
That was so good. So I don't know if this was like better than the match they had previously on NXT.
You forgot the
on PWG.
You forgot the slingshot corkscrew tope.
Who did that?
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee, yo, he is amazing, bro. He's like what 360 pounds.
He's bigger than me, and he's doing.
We seen him live on Pro Wrestling Magic, man. He's such a good wrestler, man. For his size, he gives men like me hope.
Yes.
If
only my knees worked.
Yeah, my knees are shot carrying all this weight, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we also had let me see where we at. We had a promo from let me see. The Street Profits are gonna challenge the Undisputed Era for the NXT Tag Team Championships. And Candice LeRae will challenge Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship match next week.
Out of nowhere.
2nd. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it's whatever.
Out of nowhere after Dakota Kai won a title shot last week, but, you know.
What? Wait, what? Dakota Kai? Didn't she come back this week? She came
back
this week.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got mixed up. I'm sorry. I got mixed up.
So, I just want to give praise to NXT right now because they're doing the women's division perfectly.
Way better than AEW.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
They haven't even started their live TV
I
yet.
would.
But
because nobody on AEW's women roster feels important.
Holy shit!
Think about that. Nobody feels important. It's just like an afterthought.
Damn.
And you know who's in charge of the women's division over there, right?
Oh, Brandy Rose?
Kenny Omega. He books the women's division.
Why?
He does the women's division. The Young Bucks do the tag division. Cody does the singles. Because they're all, executive vice president.
All right.
They do the booking.
So we had a matchup with Dakota Kai that had just came back after an injury. Totally forgot what it was. Defeating Tainara, which was beautiful woman.
Yes.
Tainara Conti. Is that her last name? Conti?
She almost looks like Zelina Vega.
Yeah. Has lost her last name. So they're just calling her Tainara.
Yeah.
So Dakota Kai won her return from injury with a fireman's carry into a kick called the GTK.
Go to kick.
The go-to kick. It was a pretty good match. I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So kudos to the women of NXT. Dakota Kai, beautiful woman, stunning, great in-ring worker.
Yeah, a little skinny for my taste, but
It's all about the look.
And then Mr. Matt Riddle.
We had a street fight with Matt Riddle defeating Killian Dane. Riddle survived multiple Vader bombs and being splashed through a wall to win by submission with a Fujiwara armbar. Riddle will face Adam Cole next week on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, a night of champions.
Yes, because all the titles are on the line.
Oh, yeah.
All the titles.
With limited commercial interruptions.
Yes, limited commercial interruptions.
We cannot stress that enough.
However, Ultraheelz podcast is completely commercial free.
That is true.
Although we are looking for sponsors.
Give us a call. Shout out to Instagram.
Ultraheelz_pod.
And
That's Ultraheelz with a Z.
And if you want to jump into X-Man Dam's DM, it's the real X-Man Dam on Instagram. Follow me.
And I take PayPal donations, blacks1987 @yahoo.com.
Hit me up on the DM if you want to give me some cash on the Cash App. Thank you.
It's also my PayPal. I take donations there too.
So yeah. So for the NXT Championship match, Cole showed up to intimidate Riddle and got put in the
Fujiwara
armbar. I can't say that shit for the life of me. Forcing him to immediately tap out. So, and there's rumors. I don't know if it's a work. But Adam Cole is injured.
It's a work.
I don't know. They might call off the match next week.
No, they're not going to call off the match.
They better not.
It's a work.
First of all, I'm a little upset because they have been burying Adam Cole for the past 2 weeks.
It's a work.
Of course. He's like the all right. I understand. He's so over that, we got to give everybody else a chance to shine, and that's working. Because everybody else is getting a shot, and they're getting the time to shine. You can't just force Adam Cole, baby, every week until when it matters, which is this week coming up. So if we're gonna, he has to be on the show next week, and if not,
yeah,
and AEW is gonna get that first win.
And that was the end of
that was the end of that
USA.
Hour. Yeah. So then we started on the network with a Rhea Ripley match defeating Kaden Carter. Carter is her renamed Lacey Lane. Ripley won with Riptide. Riptide. Whatever the hell that name is.
Yeah, Riptide.
So her name was Lacey Lane before. She's got really long dreads, and they're beautiful.
No, I'm not a fan of
like
dreads. Not a fan of dreads.
It's just something about blonde dreads that I like.
I really hate blonde dreads.
On a woman.
I really hate blonde
dreads. Especially if she's a little darker.
Anyway.
Also, that Oney Larkin match
and Danny
Burch defeating Everrise. This is the first time I'm seeing Everrise. So
which is a really stupid name for a team, but
whatever.
We'll go with it.
Almost like terrorizing.
Chase Parker and Matt Martell.
Oh, that's their name.
Yeah, Chase Parker and Matt Martell.
Yeah, so Birch and Larkin won the match with their tandem elevated DDT on Parker. It was a pretty good match. I like the fact that Oney Larkin and Mr. Birch are pushing that key. What is that thing that they like start screaming and they do like a Dragon Ball Z key like charge?
Oh,
Oney Larkin looks like a maniac, bro, when he's doing that. If you look at his eyes, he looks
Yeah.
like a fucking maniac.
yeah.
But to me, it's working. I like that they're just insane and they look crazy, and it's relatable.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little sneak peek with the women's division on the side. It was really weird. They were just like mean mugging everyone. Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea Green made an appearance in the crowd. So they got a stacked women's roster on NXT.
Yeah,
dog.
they do.
Like these two, I don't know about this girl Chelsea Green, but Deonna Purrazzo is fucking amazing in the ring. Like they're really holding off their big time superstars for I don't know what, but almost all the matches on NXT already for the past 2 weeks have like zero storyline. It's just pairing matches.
They
up.
don't have to.
Yeah,
And that's the point.
yeah,
They're not pushing storylines like the main roster.
right.
Because AEW also is not going to drill everything with a storyline.
Also, there's no time for that shit. They gotta show everything they got right now on the NXT. I mean, on the USA Network, and
I hope that's what SmackDown turns into. Just give me a match.
yeah, just start the show off with a damn match, and no more talking promos. It's just getting awful. Oh, shout out to Rhea Ripley. Her earring gauge got dropped off out of her ear. Her gauge.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck is that
Yeah.
in the ring? So that that tells you that was a good match.
And then our main event.
So then we had the main event with that wasn't a main event. We also have
No,
the
I'm saying
Cameron
coming up.
Grimes
Oh,
and Raul Mendoza match, which is kind of weird. Like they keep showing.
I went to go get
Cameron
my
Grimes.
laundry during that match.
Really,
Yeah.
they keep showing like Cameron Grimes' hat for some reason. Like they're trying to put that hat over so bad.
The new NXT merch.
Yeah. I wouldn't buy that shit. Kushida and Breezango
Returning.
with a return. I popped. Dude, I was
Yeah.
like, who's going to be on the side of Kushida? And we get, first of all, I hear some music, and I'm like, what the fuck? Who is these
Dun,
guys? So they got new
dun, dun,
entrances.
dun.
That's who got new
Yes.
entrances.
Yes.
They
Their
got-
music should have went to the OC.
You think so?
Yes, because it's more metal.
I got to hear it again, but I was enjoying that they got new entrance music. And
Their
they
music
finally
should have went
came
to OC.
out. So yeah, Kushida and Breezango defeated Imperium, Alexander Wolf and Marcel Barthel,
And Fabian Archer.
Kushida pinned Barthel with the bridging O'Connor roll. After the match, Walter arrived and laid out Kushida with a kick to the face. And that beautiful pose, I love that they do that. It's just they're so over right now. They're
It's very Third Reich, if you will. Very Third Reich.
hopefully they don't fucking screw that shit up, man, because they look amazing. And that was NXT in a nutshell. Oh, one thing, Kevin Owens knows how to dress. He was matching like all types of hell. I was trying to see what kind of shirt was that, because he was looking pretty good. No homo.
No homo.
Do you have anything else?
Hold on, let me I did the right thing. I opened all the tabs. Now let me just make sure I covered everything on all my tabs. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Wow, you're really organized.
Yeah, I told you I organized this week. Yeah, I'm covered. I covered everything.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us to the with the Over the Crap podcast, the Ultraheelz podcast. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Holla.
Peace.